Welcome to the Steampunk Plays Kerbal Space Program. And this is Scott. I'm also known as the Steampunk on my my YouTube channel. I also am that on the Steam Engine. And we have finished basically our first science mission, and we are now building our second ship. You'll notice that we've got a few more parts on this one. So larger tanks. Here we go. And another engine that gives us vectoring, so you can aim it or turn it while it's in flight. And then some more solid fuel engines. So I think on this one I took these little adapters and made a little connection for the solid fuel rockets I'm going to connect here. This was actually kind of a mistake, and you'll see why during the flight. And let's see here, I think we put on the science next. And notice how I have it set for 4. I have to go over there and change it to 2. But I hesitated. There we go. Hesitated. Alright, there's the antenna, which I think I used once during the flight. There we go. And then last but not least, the parachute, which I don't adjust for on the side here, where you can see me making the adjustments there. Well, I didn't do it for the parachute. I don't have as big of a problem this time, but it still was not the way you want it to be as smoothly. So we're going to name the ship KX2, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, and we're ready to launch. So we'll go off to the launch pad here. Okay, there we go. SAS, I always put SAS or CSI. We'll talk a little more about that later, about what it does for me. But you can see right when I began the flight, I start spinning on top, basically. And as soon as the solid fuels out, I'll stop spinning. But it just, it's crazy. And that's not really efficient when it comes to your flight. So there goes the solid fuel. Now they're still connected because we don't have any thing to have them fly off, but we will soon. And there's the vectoring of the rocket to about 45 degrees, give or take. I'm probably a little more than that. And notice how right there I see I keep wanting to call it umbrella, but it's the parachute, so I didn't fix that. There are resources, which we have plenty of. And we're moving right along here. Okay. I love how good this and realistic they give the planet the hues in the background. It's a beautiful, beautiful program. I mean, just think about what they did here and how amazing it is. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. And once we get up into space, you'll appreciate it probably even more. Okay, so we're almost out of fuel. Now in this case, I didn't eject the rest of the craft. I think I'm going to maneuver it and show you where we're heading. So there's our continent. Kerbal looks like an adjusted version of Earth, actually, and if that's so, we're starting off like in the Africa area of Earth, but you know, it's Kerbal, so it is what it is. But that's what I always think of that when I see that. And the way they made the planet was quite amazing because you can tell it's very similar to Earth in many, many ways. So there's our science for the goo, which really wasn't too much. And I'm just waiting for us to get up to the apsis here. There's Jebediah again. He's happy as always, clapping his hands and just doing his thing. There we go. Do a little time warping to fast forward it. Stuff in space can take a long time. And even though this is pretty much on Kerbal or Kerbin, it can take a while just for one simple flight like this. So now we're coming back in the atmosphere. Here are the atmosphere effects, which I love watching. Nothing as fun as that. And there we go. And I'm trying to figure out how am I going to get rid of this top half or this bottom half of the ship. And I think I'll just bring it back, and there we go. So you can see from here. I also immediately get rid of the RCS and the SAS at this point because I let gravity do its thing. And gravity will put it in the most efficient way coming down. So that's what I did here. Jebediah looks like he's having a great time. And I'm trying to get it so I can see the crashing of the bottom half of the spacecraft, but what happens here is the parachute will deploy, and when it does, it zips by really fast. There it goes. I thought that was great. And then all the crashing of the spacecraft. So here we come down, and we come down real gently and slow. Just like on Earth. Barely a little ding. By the way, I think on the last episode you could hear my dog Baxter barking and crying. So sometimes that may happen because Baxter, he is a dog. He doesn't know when I'm recording or doing anything like this. And he has little anxieties, so he's just a little boy. He's my boy. Anyway, there's Jebediah. Now, because I had so much trouble with the flag last time, I'm going to bring Jebediah a little further, do an EVA report, collect my science, and then we're going to plant a flag. There we go. I think I named this one K2. Or K3. I probably should have named it K2, or I'm not sure what I did. But that's okay. And then I read the thing. I can't read it from here, but okay. I must have clicked something outside my screen there. And back into the ship. Once you're back in the ship, instead of transmitting the reports, I'm just going to collect everything and go from there. I think I reread that there. And, yep, back to the Space Center. So I'm throttled down, obviously. And let's see. Now from here, I'm just seeing how much I have. Right now I have 10 science. And you can see there's a breakdown of what I've already done to gather what science I've gathered. And it's only on Kerbin right now. So you can see I've hit the grasslands and the highlands. And that's pretty much it. There are about, I think, 12 biomes or biomes or however they pronounce that, but there we go, collecting the ship. Now I have 22 science, and now I can go spend that science on some more parts, so it's this never-ending thing. Now, I think the next flight will be over to that left area, that other continent, so we'll see how that works out, because I know that's like, I think that's like desert land over there, and I'd like to get some mountainous areas too. And there we go. So I'm kind of seeing what's coming up in the future. I think that's the science that I end up getting right here. And there we go.